Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Morning Makes. This is our 22nd episode on this wonderful 4th of July weekend. I've already been out and taking a look early this morning at some of the projects that were uploaded. Hi Sue dear. Sue is making these beautiful sewn cards using the large die of the month from Spellbinders. I think it's from last month now. But absolutely gorgeous. Or it might even be the month before. I'm sorry, I don't really know. But Sue, the cards are just gorgeous, sweetie. I'm not sure if I commented on your cards yet, but I've been out and saw them. I saw Crafty Lisa 356. Hi, Lisa. Lisa made some gorgeous gift card sets, so go take a look at those. Both Sue and Lisa are on Instagram. I just watched Rhonda's got a project on her channel. Hi, Rhonda. Rhonda made a beautiful garden journal, and I just love it, Rhonda. It's so sweet and so fun. You could use it for summer pictures or for documenting things in your garden. Just so many great ways to use a fun journal like that. So I hope you'll go take a look at all their projects. I'm looking forward to seeing who else has time to upload on this busy 4th of July weekend. I'm sure a lot of you have family and friends coming in, and so I totally understand if people don't upload this weekend. But I will be out there taking a peek to see what everybody is doing, okay? And I just wanted to, I didn't have a ton of time, but there are a couple things that I made that I want to share with you. These are the products that I used. I used this fancy oval frame die. This is from Pink Fresh Studio, and it looks like this. And I love Pink Fresh Studio, and they have a clearance sale going on right now, and my June product purchases were from them. So I will come back and share a haul with this die and some other things that I got. And then this beautiful stamp I've shown before. It's from For the Love of Art, and this is that beautiful song, Raindrops on Roses and Whiskers on Kittens. So this is from the movie The Sound of Music, and when I was growing up, my mom had the soundtracks to all of the musicals, and we used to just love listening to this song and dancing around our living room and singing it with her. So lots of good memories there. And then I use this dotted scalloped ovals die from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and it's number 1173. So you've seen me share this before. This is one of my favorite oval die sets. And then I used my beloved Sewing Box Christmas. Let me turn it this way so you can see the name. This one's called Sewing Box Christmas, and this is from Waltzing Mouse Stamps. Now, Waltzing Mouse Stamps is a retired, it's a company that's no longer in business. Claire is on to some other art that she's doing. She's an incredible photographer. Oh my gosh. If you don't follow her feed, you can see incredible pictures that she posts over on Instagram at Claire Brennan Design. But this is one of her stamp designs, and I've shared this before. But you can find them occasionally on resale sites. People that loved Waltzing Mouse Stamps when it was here don't part with their stamps easily, though, because they're such fun stamp sets. So, but you can occasionally find them. I think Marilyn G just found some on a resale site recently. So I used this beautiful tree to create what I'm going to show you today. And I used a sentiment, Merry Christmas from here. And then to do the tree, I used my little heart, this little snowflake, and this little round bauble. And I can't find my little star stamp. I think it's with a different stamp set. I think it actually fell on the floor and I didn't know it, and then I found it. And I put it with what I was working with that day so I wouldn't lose it again. But I got to go find it. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, and then I use this Tim Holtz Ideology Christmas paper pad. You've seen me share this before. I'll do just a really quick flip so you can kind of see the beautiful papers. Tim Holtz Christmas collections are always wonderful. And if you like the grunge style, his papers have kind of that grunge overtone to them, which is so lovely. So that went perfect with what I was doing today. So those are the products that I used. And then let me set those down. And I also colored, Patty had sent me this beautiful card, and she also sent me some images to play with. So I was playing around with coloring, and I didn't have her card with me at the time, but we colored it very similarly, actually. But I did mine with more kind of beiges, and then the wings have just a really pale blue tint to them. And I love the way Patty did this in her beautiful card, which I shared when she sent it to me. So lovely. So just a really, really sweet image. And I had fun coloring this, and I kept the ones that you sent me, Patty, on my desk so I can make Christmas cards with them. So that was one of the things I colored this morning. I didn't get a card made with that, but I will. And then I wanted to show you the Christmas card that I got made with that beautiful sewing box Christmas stamp set. So you can see how I used the hearts to create the topper and some ornaments. And then here's the snowflakes. And these were stamped in a distress ink called Forest. I can't remember the name of it. I should have brought them down, but I didn't. And then this is Speckled Egg, I believe. And or speckled robin, speckled egg, I think. And then what I did was, you guys, I also did some Copic coloring over that, and then I over stamped with the little stamp again. So I just lined it up and I stamped a second time. And you can see where when I stamped this one, I didn't line it up perfectly, but you can totally fix that by just taking a red Copic marker and going over it with the red again, and you won't even be able to tell very much. So it helps that I have that background stamp in the background, and it's kind of a grungy card or a vintage looking card. So, and then I just added a little bit of embroidery floss here to make a little bow for the tree. So I love how this turned out, and just the inside just says Merry Christmas. And then just for fun, I'll show you the first card I did, which I don't like very much. But when you're stamping, remember your rule of 3. So you want to do 3s or odd numbers as much as you possibly can. And that will make it turn out so that it's pleasing to the eye. And I thought I would show this. It's a good teaching thing. Just that I think adding the 4th heart upsets the balance of this, and this is much more pleasing to my eye. It gives my eye a place to rest. And that's very important. So this was the first one I did, and part of the reason I stamped the fourth heart was that I actually dropped my stamping block because I'm having shoulder problems, you guys. I'm having more stamp accidents lately. But I still think this is cute, and you could definitely use it as a Christmas card. Homemade things are always received so well from people. They just so appreciate the time you take to make something special. So anyway, and then the other thing that happened, I was going to put just really thin lines of diamond stickles on the snowflakes, and when I went to do it, my bottle shot a big splurge of glitter glue on here. So I just took my thumb and I just rubbed it around. So that's where you're seeing that glimmer on there. So anyway, but you can tell the difference. And I would always say that anytime you're going to stamp a card front, just go nice and slow and really think about your placement. So just a few tips for you guys today. And I have one other thing that I want to share with you guys. When I was sharing my gingerbread tags the other day, I had made most of them on the craft cardstock from Paper Tray Ink, which is this cardstock here. And I think this is adorable, don't get me wrong. But the very last tag that I made, I showed you guys that I had colored it with a Copic marker. And I had a few questions about that. And I decided to go back and color them all so that they would look more gingerbreadish. And so I've worn both of these markers I need to refill because they're out of ink. But I thought I'd show you some of the colors that I used. I also used E33, but that one marker is still full, so I didn't bring it down to refill it. But I just wanted to show you the difference. So this is just plain craft cardstock. This is with coloring with the Copic markers. And so I did go back and add color to all of these because I like the way the gingerbread looks when it's colored in. And it just adds such a nice warmth and makes it look more like a cookie, sort of, with unevenness and everything. So you can see where I started to run out of ink on this one, and I need to kind of go over it again. But just thought I would share that with you. And if you're going to do this, I highly recommend, if you want to color your craft cardstock, color it first, okay? And then once you're done coloring it, let it dry before you add your peachy keen face or whatever face you want to draw on or use, as well as your white details. You want to let the Copic marker dry, or you can do it like I did and color after, but I don't recommend that because then you'll often have to touch things up and redraw everything that you already did, if you know, depending on how wet the Copic marker gets it. So just a little tip in case you want to try to make this exact style of tag. And that is all I have to share with you guys today. I send my love out to my friend Annette, and to her family, and my heart is with you. To Kat and to P and to so many of my friends that are going through health issues and just having a hard time, I send my love out to all of you, to everybody that's struggling. And most of all, I just want to wish everybody a very happy 4th of July weekend. Just enjoy yourselves and choose joy. Have a beautiful weekend. I'll be back with you to share some hauls from Pink Fresh Studio and from my lovely friend Susan. Hello, Susan, who did send me some beautiful Happy Mail. So I can't wait to share it. All right. Bye, everybody.